Hello and happy Friday. Welcome back to another Friday night. Hello, everyone. It is good to see you. Hello, Mary. Hello, Jeffrey are coming in. Some more people will be coming in shortly. Hi, Joyce. Good to see everybody. I figured it was time to get myself back on the computer for a little while. Dad is upstairs watching TV. I don't know if you'll be able to hear his TV or not. I can hear it, but you guys may not hear it. I am still in Colorado. I'm the creeper in the basement. I've taken over the basement. It's cooler down here. So, yeah, there's a little soft guy. I got this guy when I went on a shopping trip with Cheryl, and I got this little guy. That was the last time I was here. He's got big blue eyes, and he's a smiley boy. I like the happy ones. Some of them look kind of serious, and I'm not really crazy about the serious guys. Good to see you guys. Yes, I did get not today. We got a haircut. It was a couple days ago. I don't even remember now. The days are really coming together. I will do some updates on Dad here after a while. So if you guys will stick around for the updates, I can tell you what's going on there. I also have a haul from today where I went to the bookstore, and I've got some exciting things in there. But for the moment, I want to give you a little breakdown of the case that I'm going to be talking about. Now, I'm just going to give you a little introduction today, and then I will get into it some more because I have not really had time. You know how I like to do my research. But I'm somewhat familiar with this case. So has anyone heard of the case of Kelsey Barreth, who used to live in Woodland Park, Colorado? And it should be in the description box, but I will put her name in the chat for you. That's Kelsey, whoops, I wrote it wrong. Barreth. Kelsey Barreth. And her fiance was Patrick Frazee. Weird name. Frazee. Yes. And so this one actually is fairly new, as in the last couple of years. So this isn't like an old, like unsolved murder or anything like that. This case has completed, that has gone to trial, all of those things. But I was following this case because of where it happened. And it happened Cripple Creek, Woodland Park. And that just sparked me because Dad and I'm going to be taking him maybe Sunday. I'm really not sure what day we're going to go. Maybe one day next week. But I told him I would drive him and we'd go to Cripple Creek to the casino. But on the way to the casino, up at Woodland Park, there is a Walmart. And that particular Walmart is the last place where Kelsey was seen on camera. And I'm going to try to get some pictures of that for you guys. Yes, from Woodland Park. And I'm not sure, I'm going to have to do some research, but Patrick Frazee had a ranch just outside of Cripple Creek. So it was all just very interesting to me that it took place so close up here. Now, this happened, she was actually killed on Thanksgiving Day, 2018. Now, if you remember the case that we did of Dylan Redwine, that happened on the Thanksgiving break when his father killed him. And that was here he lived here in the Colorado Springs area. So interesting that these were both at that time frame. So she went missing, was considered a missing person as of December the 2nd of 2018. And then on December the 5th of 2018, it went from being she wasn't missing for very long. It went from missing person directly to a murder investigation because her brother went to her condo, and her condo was in Woodland Park. And in her condo, he found some blood on the seat of her commode in her bathroom, and got very concerned about blood in the apartment at all. And so he turned that in. That became a crime scene, all of those things. Now, Patrick Frazee was her fiance, and they had a 2-year-old daughter together. And he was trying to say that she had been abusive to this little girl. And his claim was that she went missing when he told her to go get some medicine for the little girl, and that she went to Walmart to go get this medicine. And that is where she went. And that is where she was last seen, was at Walmart buying, Tylenol or something for the little girl. And it was supposed to be it's another one of those, was supposed to be a handoff of the child. And then she just went missing. I know, Thanksgiving for Murder. My goodness, that should be a book title, huh? So, now his trial was in November of 2019, and that's why I say this is newish, okay? 2019, and he got first degree murder plus 156 years. So I will be giving you more information about his sentencing too. Now, he had a ranch, and I think that he had horses, and I believe that Kelsey had a friend, and she and that friend would go sometimes out. That's how she met him. They went out to go horseback riding or something like that. And there was another friend of his, and her name was Kelsey Lee. And Kelsey Lee they had an on-again, off-again relationship going at the same time that he had this fiance. Okay. So all of those things, and a lot of confusion going on between these relationships, although they didn't know it. Or I should say that Kelsey didn't know it. Okay. Now, Krystal knew it the whole time. And he asked her on 3 different occasions to kill Kelsey for him. And at one time, he wanted her to get a takeout coffee and put poison in the coffee and bring it to her and give it to her. Another time he said, just use a bat, smack her over the head with the bat. And another time he said something else. And she refused to help him at all. But she helped him clean up afterwards. After he had killed her, he told her she had a mess to clean up. And she went over to the apartment, to the condo, to clean up the condo for him. So, interesting thing about Kelsey was that she was a instructor for the military. Now, I'm not sure which installation that she was instructing at, I'm going to have to dig into that a little bit more. Natalie, good to see you. Hello. You made a live. That's awesome. Okay, that is absolutely fine. I don't remember that the child was at Walmart, but we will dig into that some more. And hello, Kimberly. Good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Who else did I miss? Annie's here. Hello. Good to see you. Sylvia, hello. I didn't say hello to you yet. I said hello to quite a few people when we first started. So if I did not, then I'm glad y'all are here. Thank you so much. Yeah, she was a private flight instructor based on what you read. Yes, something along those lines. So she was what we call a civilian instructor for the military. Hi, Mary. Yes, thank you for the thumbs up, y'all. And if you saw the picture that I posted for the thumbnail of this, she was absolutely beautiful. And that is actually now November of 2019 is when he was sentenced, and then I'm not sure when they actually processed the girlfriend. Hi, Kathy. So that's really just kind of an introduction into this case, because I know bits and pieces of it from all of the things that I have watched and listened to. Yeah, it's really hard for me to play videos from here because I don't have both of my screens. But once I get where I can do some more, then we'll get into it a little bit more. Yeah, anybody who wants to do a little background can go and check that out. I listened to a podcast about this one. This was on one of my podcasts, and I don't remember which podcast it was, but I listened to several episodes that gave me quite a bit of background on it. And then I think there was a girl that spoke out that was a friend of hers. One of those portable screens. I have to check that out, Chelsea. I don't know. I should know what the portable screen is, but I don't. So my dad is doing great, you guys. We had a meeting today with the home health. So home health is rolling. We got that rolling, and I could not be more relieved to know that we have got that started, because now I know that when I leave, someone will be here checking on him and helping him with things. And I'm so, so thankful. So thankful. So I have moved him to the main floor of the house. I had help from friends, and we got him all moved. We got his television moved and all of his cable all hooked up. And so he's got all that. He's got his recliner up there. We finished moving the filing cabinets and all of that stuff from his office. So now he has an office up there. It's like a main floor suite going on. And we got all that done. Let's see. He's slowly been going through his paperwork and getting rid of old paperwork, and we've got to sit down, and he's trying to remember what he put in what drawers. And I said, well, why don't you just do index cards, and then you can just keep them on your desk, and you'll know which of those drawers has what folders in it. So he and I are going to sit down, because he said my handwriting is better, which he's right. I don't know what it is about guys. Do your guys write terrible, y'all? Because I can barely read my husband or my dad's handwriting. Do you work in the you work in the healthcare field, not the home health, do you, Annie? People are agreeing they can't read their writing. You're getting to go home soon, Rosie. That's good. Yes, he will. He has almost everything around him now, except for the laundry is down here in the basement. But now that we have home health going, they will be able to do the laundry, change his bed sheets, help him with showers, help him prepare some meals, take him shopping. Just there's a whole list of things that she talked about that are a possibility for him. We're going to be having to work out some of the details, but they'll be coming twice a week. And then we are going to be getting nursing. So the nurse will be coming in periodically, checking vitals, seeing if he has anything going on that's new, filling up his medicines for him, making sure that that's all straight. So I I I cannot tell you guys how relieved how relieved I am, because I was not sure this was going to go through, and I thought, "Oh goodness, how am I going to go home knowing that he needed, some help?" So, very, very thankful for that. But that's wonderful, Annie. That is, I can tell you that it's such a relief to the families. So that's been going on, and I've pretty well got most everything done. There's still some things to clean out. There are still some things of my mom's that I need to take out of closets and all those kind of things. Yeah. So still some things I need to do, and there's still some more appointments next week, and so I don't know whether I'm going to go home the end of next week or the week after. I still don't really know. Still working on meals. Not too sure about that. There are things available here. Um, so we're working on that one. Not sure which way we'll go yet, or what he will qualify for, or all that kind of stuff. But I'm working on that. Something will be in place before I go. So before I go home. So yeah, and me, I am still maintaining that 14 pounds that I have lost, and still been eating the whole foods, plant-based diet, food, lifestyle, whatever you guys want to call it. I'm not calling it a diet. I'm calling it a lifestyle. It's something that I have decided to do, and I feel so much better. I have had a lot more energy. I have been able to get through these last couple weeks so much easier, and not had a foggy brain from the wrong foods. So I just feel a whole lot better. Thank you. And you guys, if you want to talk more about that as I get more knowledgeable about it, where I can share with you what I'm doing, then I will absolutely do that if anyone would like to hear more about it. So y'all just let me know. I can talk about a lot of stuff. Okay. Y'all want to see what I bought at the bookstore? You hear bags? So today I went to one. There are several bookstores I'm wanting to go to while I am here. And the first one I went to was fairly close. There's a whole bunch of them that are close to me, but this one was called, and it has only been around for a couple of months. It was not here when I was here at Christmas, um, but it's called The Tattered Cover, and I just love the name. They had coffee, they had beer and wine, and you could just have a drink and walk around, and they had so many different subjects in this one store, and it was a big open, um, with lots of wood above and lots of lighting, lots of bookcases. Absolutely a great place. I had a very nice cup of coffee with almond milk. I was driving, so I didn't get wine. And they have kids stuff too. I need to go back and probably look around. I wanted to talk to Chelsea more about what kind of books the boys are into right now, you know. But anyway, so here is one of the books, and this was recommended by one of the staff. And when I told her about, true crime, she's like, "Oh, I got a book. Hold on just a minute." And she went and got this book for me. It's by Erin Kimmerly, and it's called We Carry Their Bones. It's the search for justice of the Dozier School for Boys by Erin Kimmerly. Aw, thank you, Alicia. You want to go? I have to talk to him about whether I can do that or not at the store. Here is Erin Kimmerly. She has a PhD. She's an associate professor in the Department of Anthropology at the University of South Florida, executive director of the Florida Institute of Forensic Anthropology and Applied Science at USF. And she lives in Tampa. Now, this place was in it might have been in Tampa. I know it was in Florida. And it was established in the 1900s and was shut down in 2011. And it was called the Arthur G. Dozier School for Boys. So maybe something that we talk about here once I read the book. Yeah, not all of my books are about crime, you guys. Now, I picked up this one. It's A Killing in Quail County by Jameson Cole. A Killing in Quail County. It's a mystery. A novel that's awfully hard to put down. There's not much danger evident in Bob White, Oklahoma in 1957. In a small town where doors are left unlocked at night, everyone knows your name, and alcohol is strictly forbidden. It's difficult for a 15-year-old boy to get in trouble. 1957. Mark Stoddard has his ways, and with the help of his best friend Ferret and Ferret's newly arrived tomboy cousin TJ, Mark is determined to spice up his summer. That's the depiction of a voice coming of age, hauntingly evocative of a time gone by. Mark must catch the real killer and clear his brother's name. So I believe this is a novel. But it really sounded good. And they have a whole rack in this store that is first editions, and it's signed by the author. So I got a signed first edition. Crime 2, other topics 0, keeping track. That's funny. Then I got this one, which is an autobiography. It's called Breaking the Silence, and it's Marriott Hartley. Does anybody know Marriott Hartley? She is an actress. So Marriott's story is about abuse that she endured at the hands of her father, John B. Watson, who was the trailblazing behaviorist who preached that children should never be kissed, hugged, or even touched. Of course, that was not scientific. She had a jealous husband who beat her. She went through a bout of drinking and thoughts of suicide. So this is about breaking the silence that she had about all the stuff that she had endured. So I think it'll be really interesting to hear her take on some of those things, right? And how to avoid, with our what we do here on my channel with situational awareness and where some of the how to protect ourselves, how to see through some things, how not to be a victim, that this may fall very much into line with that. And this one is also signed. Cool. Here is another crime book. In Broad Daylight. A Murder in Skidmore, Missouri. Has anyone heard of this one? It's by Harry McLean. There's Harry. July 10th, 1981. Ken Rex McElroy was shot to death on the main street of Skidmore, Missouri. 45 townspeople watched. His wife, sitting next to him in the truck, identified the gunman. In spite of 3 grand jury investigations and an FBI probe, no indictments were ever issued, no trial held, and the town of Skidmore has protected the killer with silence ever since. Yeah, Tom Selleck mustache for sure. In Broad Daylight, Skidmore, Missouri. I had not heard of this one, so this one should be very interesting. Back to the 80s again. Y'all know I'm an 80s girl. And by the way, also signed. They have a whole rack. I didn't even get to go through the whole rack. Okay. This one should be very interesting. Oh, you do? You think you saw something about that story? I hadn't heard of it. Yellowbird. Oil, murder, and a woman's search for justice in Indian country. This took place in South Dakota. Yes, a whole rack of signed books. Well, most of them on the rack. Some of the ones I saw were not signed, but most of the rack. So this says the true story of a murder on an Indian reservation and the unforgettable Arikara woman who becomes obsessed with solving it. Lisa Yellowbird was released from prison in 2009. She found her home, the Fort Berthold Indian Reservation in North Dakota, transformed by the Bakken oil boom. The landscape had been altered beyond tribal government. A young white oil worker, Christopher Casey Clark, had disappeared from his reservation work site, and that few people were actively looking for him. Yellowbird. And we've talked up on this channel about some of the indigenous crimes, and I would like to talk more about those. So we'll see if this falls into line with that. And I got 2 books. No one is going to be surprised that I got these 2 books. Does anybody know who my favorite crime author is? Anybody? I bet Alicia does. Does anybody else know? I have talked about this before, y'all, who my favorite is. Anne Rule. Y'all know I have the one with the one of hers with Bundy, the Ted Bundy book. I have that one. And now I have she's keeping track, y'all. Crime 6, biographies 1. We're gonna balance it all out. These are both anthologies. I've got volume 14 and volume 17. This one is called But I Trusted You and Other True Cases. And this one is Lying in Wait and Other True Cases. So I will be telling you more about the stories that are in here, but I got my Anne Rule books. Hi, Jean. Okay. And then we got one, and this is on more towards the self-care. Okay. So I also got a nice mix because I've got a biography, I've got crime, and now I've got some self-care. All right. This is by Michael Singer, and it's called The Untethered Soul. The journey beyond yourself. Who are you really? What would it be like to be free from limitations and soar beyond your boundaries? What can you do each day to find this kind of inner peace and freedom? The untethered soul offers a simple, profoundly intuitive answer to these questions. It's by Michael Singer, The Untethered Soul. Read this book carefully, and you will get more than a glimpse of eternity. Deepak Chopra. I can't wait to read this one. I need to read faster. That's one thing I can tell you. I need to read faster. And then, speaking of self-care, Self-Compassion by Kristen Neff, PhD. The Proven Power of Being Kind to Yourself. Being kind to yourself. A transformative read, says Brené Brown. Now, I have Brené Brown on hold from my library, or I would have bought, there were several of her books there. See, we're starting to balance it out now. we're getting a balance. I looked at cookbooks, y'all. I looked at cookbooks and I'm like, I don't know. The relentless pursuit of high self-esteem has become a virtual religion. Our ultra-competitive culture tells us we need to be constantly above average to feel good about ourselves. But there's always someone more attractive, successful, or intelligent than we are. And even when we do manage to grab hold of high self-esteem for a brief moment, we can't seem to keep it. Our sense of self-worth goes up and down like a ping pong ball, rising and falling in lockstep with our latest success or failure. So this should be good. Now, this one, y'all, this is a big book. This is a big book. Can anybody have any guesses as to what this big book might be about? Yeah, Self-Care Saturday. Yeah. They all sound good? Oh, I'm glad they sound good to you. Yeah, I can't, on those Anne Rule books, I can't wait to see what the stories are in them, because I know some of them, but not all. This is a book by Dr. Michael Greger, and it's called How Not to Diet. Michael Greger, MD. He also wrote How Not to Die, and he has the website nutritionfacts.org. And it's featuring Dr. Greger's 21 tweaks to accelerate weight loss. Okay. Now, you guys know I'm not going to get through this really soon, but this is a reference. This is going to help me to continue with what I'm doing. And he has a podcast too, you guys. He has a podcast. I have one more book. One more. And I've already talked about this book. Matter of fact, I already have this book. But I got it again because it is signed. All right. This book was signed It's called Unmasked, and it's Paul Holes. Now, some of you will remember when I showed this, My Life Solving America's Cold Cases by Paul Holes with Robin Gabby Fisher. And he is the one who solved, at least in mostly, crime is winning. Crime is definitely winning. But hey, 7-5. How's that? 7-5 doesn't look so bad. So this is the one who helped to solve the Golden State Killer. Okay. Oh, well, 7-4 doesn't look as good, but that's okay. So since I have this one now that is signed by him, when we do this book in our book club, then I will be giving my other copy away for book club. So, yay. And that's what I got at the bookstore. Squirrel. Yeah, I think you got it on Kindle, didn't you? You guys can get it on Kindle. And here's a good question for everyone, okay? Okay, where did I get the books? I got the books from the Tethered. No. Yes. Oh shoot. I'm not great with this keyboard. The Tethered Cover. I know, but I've got a goal. I've got a goal to read more, and I have started our book club book. I've started it, and so I want us to talk a little bit more about that too. I will probably do a short video and tell everyone exactly what the dates will be. Yeah, tethered. I got tethered. Where did I get tethered from? The Tattered Cover. Thank you, Kimberly. Yes, the Tattered Cover. Tattered Cover. Goodness. And so that book is on Kindle also. And you guys, you can check your library. I don't know if any of these other ones, like these older books and stuff, I don't know if those are on Libby, but you might be able to check and see anything that I mentioned here. Check your library and see if they have them. There's a few of these that I just really wanted a paper cover, a paper book. And let's see what else. Any questions? Any questions for me tonight? I did do a Hobby Lobby haul, and I'm really wanting to come back on Sunday and show you guys the yarn, because I also have something exciting. So I have Hobby Lobby and Joann's. So I need to show you guys what I got. So, because some of what I got at Hobby Lobby is going to be going in the mail. So I'll probably do that on Sunday. So if you guys will come back, I would appreciate that. I'm hoping to do my regular time. You want to see the yarn? Everybody wants to see the yarn. Everybody wants. Okay, let's take a vote. Now that I've done all the other stuff, any other questions? And then I could show you the yarn. But I'm going to probably have to get my fan because it's warm over here. I see 3 votes. Any more votes for yarn? And any more questions? Yarn, yarn. Oh, there's more votes. I think that means yarn, right, Jean? I'll just, when I go over there, grab the yarn, I'll just grab the fan too. So y'all just, all right, y'all talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I'll be right back. Hello, Crochet is Groovy. Good to see you. Be right back. I'm getting it. Hang tight. I got to turn this thing so it's hitting me. I got a new fall bag at Joann's. Can y'all see what it says? I know. I gotta put my head in that bag in a minute. Hi, Frozen. Good to see you. So I got a couple different bags for fall. This one is super cute. Joann's has the cutest bags. Walk it out. Because that's going to be me when I get home, walking at the farm. And this one, this looks a lot like Alicia to me. Because it's got the neutrals. Ball is in the air. Isn't that a cute bag? I know. Have to have emergency yarn. Yeah, have to have emergency yarn. Now, I did get something, and this is going to Chelsea for teacher gifts, okay? This is a Happy Planner kit, and it's a teacher planner, and it has, and it's undated. So they'll be able to use this 12-month planner. It comes with all the stickers and some washi tape and a whole bunch of stuff. So I was able to pick that up. It was on the clearance for $20. So great teacher gift. That'll be going to Chelsea. I also got this for Chelsea because, hello, cactus. She's all about the cactus. Hi, Lori. Good to see you. This one is a journal, and it has pockets here and here. Has a pin loop, and it's got the different subjects. This one is blank, and this one has the dots. Y'all probably can't see them. Oh, good. Now you're all set for the teachers. That's good, Chelsea. One more thing before I show you the yarn. I had to get my fall socks. So I've got socks ready for fall. Weren't they cute? They were not clearance. Nothing. The only thing clearance was those two things I just showed you. Super cute. So here is the yarn that I got, and I'm going to show you this yarn, and I'm not going to tell you what it's for until next time. We're going to start with black. This is a touch of alpaca, touch of luxe, touch of alpaca. You know, you guys, I've got my receipts over there. I did get coupons off on this because this was at Joann's. This is a 4-weight, 90 acrylic and 10 alpaca. So black, and then after black will be a light blue. This is Big Twist value, number 4 weight. This one's called Cornflower. So we're going to go black, then we're going to go blue, right? And then we're going to go with a brighter blue. Oh, you can't really see how bright that is. Oh, gosh. Y'all can't see how bright that is. It is not showing up. This is called Sapphire. And then the next one is like a royal. So I don't know if you can see. Wow, that's coming out really dull. I'll have to take a picture and show you guys in my community page. This one is called Varsity. So that's what we got there. Then I got, Chelsea's going to like this one. Wonder what color. Oh, well, you can see that that's purple. This one is called Grape. And after these, they're going to be framed by Big Twist in this color, which has the little flecks in it. It's the tweed, and this one is called gray. So it's the gray tweed. So these colors will be framed by these. That's all I'm going to tell you guys. The rest of this is a mystery. What I am going to tell you is I'm doing this in collaboration with Alicia. We're doing our first collaboration together. How about that? It is going to be so good. Hold on, I'm going to grab those receipts real quick. So the big twists tweeds were $6.49, got them for $3.24. They were 50% off, so that was cool. And then the big values were 2 for $5, so they were $2.50 each. So that was cool. Hi, Karen. I know. I went on very late. Well, it's only 11 here. No, it's only 10 here. It's 11 Central where I usually am. It's a late night owl one. And then that little journal was like $7. The socks were $4. Those bags were like $3, $2. They're really not expensive. So good deals. I got good deals. Okay. Y'all want to see the Hobby Lobby one? Karen, now tonight I was talking as far as our crime deal. I showed my books. So you'll have to go back and see what books I got. And I also talked about a case that I'm going to be covering from right here. Okay. Hobby Lobby. Yummy, yummy smell. Just can't help myself with that, you know? Okay, what's in this little bag? I've already forgotten. Oh, these were in the clearance section. Oh, even the stuff smells like Hobby Lobby. I got these for Mr. Fiber. Mr. Fiber does a lot of candle stuff. And I got him some small wicks. And they were 87 cents a piece. Okay, good deal. I thought something was a little... Hi, Deneen. Hello, those coming in. Now, if you saw my video, I showed you what was on clearance, and it was just one little section. So not all of this was on clearance, and it was not 30% off week. It wasn't. I got some little tags, and I thought these would be great when I make something to attach to it and put the care instructions on. These were $3.99. They're great little tags. They have floral. Really cool. I got one deal. You saw me pull that off in the video. They got some little, like, you make these where you can attach them to the wall. Like a squiggle type thing. Nursery blooms. I don't know. That's a pretty cute little blanket, though. It's got this little sack. Little cuddle sack. Then there's a stack. There's some little hats. I'm glad to see this because that gives you a really great little pattern for that. This is for a changing table. And this one I think is very, very cool. I think it would be a very classy thing to sell as a gift for somebody. For the diapers, and you hang it on the side of the crib, and it's knit. How cool is that? That couldn't be too hard to do. And I just have to figure out where to get those leather deals. Isn't that cute? I think that's very classy. So they're saying you make the leather deals from scraps in the leather, because they do sell leather at Hobby Lobby. They're saying you make it and you put the clasp on it stuff. And I'd want to find some. Cuddle sack is cute, isn't it? Okay, that's what was in that one. I got some more of, I love this yarn, I really do. It is Yarn ID. Now, I'm doing the best I can lighting wise, you guys. But this one is called Blue Stone. And I got it in fawn. Thinking I got another one. Yep, I did. And I got it in soft shell. So here's 3 really pretty. Oh, that's pretty good right there. That soft shell is kind of a lighter pink blushy color. It's the Yarn ID. This stuff, you guys, absolutely beautiful stitch definition, okay? Especially for crochet. It works up great knit or crochet, but if you're doing crochet work and you want to see like you're doing a cable or something, really does show your definition really well. It's 80% acrylic and 20% polyamide. You got 252 yards, which is typical of Hobby Lobby, and 5 ounces. And you use a US 8. Yarn ID. So I got those 3 colors. I may just have to throw this on the floor. I'm going to hold out on showing you the deals. You got to have to stay tuned for the deals. Now, I have not seen this before. Has anybody seen this in their stores? It's called Second Chance. This was a new one on me. It's a 4-weight, 60% recycled acrylic and 40% recycled polyester. And I got it in a ivory and classic blue. Now these are 7 ounces, 367 yards. So there's a lot of yarn here. And they're $6.99, which is a good price for that much yarn. There you go. That's actually a pretty good representation of that one. Oh, you saw this today, Sylvia? Yeah. Really cool. This stuff feels, it's softer than the Yarn ID. So this is really nice. Some of these recycled yarns are really nice, but that I wanted to try that one because I've not seen it before. This was another one that was new to me. That I had not seen before. This is called Simply Flawless. You get 420 yards for $7.49. So that sounds a little pricier, but that's a lot of yardage. 427 ounces. This one is Desert Rose. And this says 2015, but I don't think I've ever seen this before. 100% low pill acrylic. Now that's, let me come back here. See how a little bit darker than what you're seeing up there. I had not. See you later, Karen. So this is Desert Rose. And then this one is Mist. So it's a gray. And then to go with them, I got 2 of the variegated. Look at that. And this is called Sun-Washed Riviera. Now, the variegated in this only has 301 yards. And it is also $7.49. But look how pretty that is together. You're killing me, Smalls, right, Deneen? You're killing me. I think this is going to be a beautiful project together. I'm actually thinking a small blanket would be, like a lap blanket would be. Aren't these yummy? Isn't that fall looking to you? And just, oh, really pretty stuff. So, simply flawless. That's really soft. Really soft. 100% low pill acrylic. Very soft. Okay, is there anything else? Oh yeah, I got one other color in it. So I got 5. This one's gunmetal. And you guys can't see it from here, but it's got like a, see, that's got like a little bit of a shine to it. Not like a soft and shiny or the other, but it's got just a little bit of a shine. Oh, Yarn ID, I got rose water too. Trying to see if that's all the... Okay, everything else, I think everything else here was on clearance. Yes, everything else was on clearance. Okay. So in the I Love This Yarn, this is one of my very, very favorite I Love This yarns. It's called Instant Classic. Hi, Jeannie. Instant Classic. And these were $1.25. I Love This Yarn. And this one is a print. So I got Instant Classic, Royal Gorge, which is fitting because that's right up here. Kaleidoscope, which is a neon rainbow kind of color. You're not getting all of that there. There we go. These were all $1.25. And then this one is called, I don't know this one right off the bat. After Dinner Laughs. Reminds me of After Dinner Mints. And then I have another I Love This Yarn. It is a metallic, and I'm sure no one knows where this one's going to go, right? When I hold it up, you'll know where it's going. Oh, it's blue. Oh, there we go. Ooh, look at the shine showing up on that. This is called Grapette. Yeah, like the almonds, the candy-coated almonds. That does sound right. Anybody? Anybody? Who's claiming it? I bet I know who's claiming it. So we shall start her own bag, right? That's one. I got a couple of these, of the I Love This Cotton. This one is antique gold, kind of a nutmeggy color. And this one is bright citrus. Now, the I Love This Cotton were 94 cents each. These are great washcloths. But they can also be used to make shawls and things with. Beautiful, beautiful. Bright, bright, bright. Is that all of those? Yes, that's all of those. So now I got these. And if you saw in the video, I showed this one. I picked this one up and showed it to you. And I found one of them in the clearance. $1.37 for that one. It's called the Cotton XXL New Spin Marbled Dawn. Very fall. And to go with it, these were also in the clearance. This one is called Peach Blush. And then we have Mauve. $4 for a nice project. This would make a great one of those cowls that I have a video for here on my channel. Would make a great one of those, the knitted cowl, because this is very much like that. So every time I get a whiff of that Hobby Lobby, I have to go for it. Okay, this stuff is made out of 100% cotton, and it's a 5-weight. Okay, and the one that I did in that video was done with the softball yarn by Line Brand. It's very similar. I'm making Chelsea wait for the cotton. I got 4 of these were on sale. 3 of them are alike. 1 of them is not. They were $1.49 a piece. This is the Sugar Wheel Cotton. These first 3 are all the same. It's called Honey. It's homemade. It's going to be hard. There's gray and slate and purple. Really hard to see how pretty this is. It is very neutral. But there's 3 of those. 3 of them. $1.49 each. These are all cotton. But this is that nice soft cotton. I know, Hobby Lobby car scents. Oh my gosh, we need that. We need that. And then the other one that could go with it as an accent, maybe. would be this one, which also has the purples and grays, but then it has the green in it. And it's called Be Still My Tart. Tart, not heart. Be Still My Tart. Oh, look. If I hold it up closer, you see all the colors. Give me that other one. Oh. Amazing. Those are yours, Chels. This one is mine because I have one just like it at home. It's called Sprinkles on Top. Actually, I think I may have one of these here. could do. Can you adopt me? You know, I tried adopting somebody else. That didn't work out very well. Had to get rid of them. So just saying. Whoop, did I say that out loud? Okay, the rest is cotton. So, one for me and one for Chelsea. Yep, it's purple with all the colors. This is the Crafter's Secret. %100% cotton, number 4 weight, and these have 120 yards. Some of you know, and if you know, you know, right? And this is called Purple Confetti. So one for Chelsea and one for me. And then there is this one, which is the yellow confetti. Oh, that's so pretty. Why are these coming out so good? Yellow confetti. One for Chelsea, one for me. These were not on the sale. This one is one for me. Big surprise. Teal. And it's called Turquoise Rainbow Bridge. Like one for you and 2 for me, right? Funny. And then there's this one. I don't know, Chelsea, do you want this one? Let me know. I mean, that's a stupid question, probably. It's called Auburn Clay. See, that's looking a little bright. If I come back here, it's a little darker than that. Auburn Clay. Do you like that one, Chelsea? I know, stupid question. There we go. Let me put it over there. I just put it over there. And I needed another one of these because I used most of mine. And it's called the Fairgrounds. This guy is so pretty. Look how pretty. You know, this with that line would be really pretty, wouldn't it? Now these, I paid full price for these. These are $2.99, you guys. Very good deal for these. And I like this much better than the sugar and cream. Mellow Fellow. Also probably would go good with that lime. Mellow Fellow. One for Chelsea and one for me. And that's it. Ta-da! We got it all in. Hour and a half, that's not too bad. Yeah, they did go up a little bit. Now let me tell you, I don't think I got anything off on my Hobby Lobby, but let me double check that and make sure. I need a drink. Okay. No, no coupon. Nada. Just those ones that were in the clearance. Thank you. All the cotton, all the time. That's my Chelsea. And Chelsea, those 4 together, that's a lot of cotton right there. You could do something like you're going to do with your Pima cotton, because these have 335 yards in them. So, I mean, you could probably do a cardigan. Like the one by Pamela's Adoring Crochet that we talked about, Chelsea. You could do that one. That would be good. They haven't started yours yet? Crazy. That one by, it's Pamela's Adoring Crochet, and she did a cardigan, and I cannot remember. It's a simple name, and it's a simple cardigan, and it would be so good. It's okay. You can go back and rewatch. They make great shawls. Cool. I think that's a number 4, but it may be like a thin 4, like what I call the 3-4. Now, are there any questions? I don't know if you have that color, Chels. Let's see. I did take a picture. Some other things that have been going on is that I managed to put lights in Dad's cabinet. So we got lights. Those are the push lights. And I was like, man, I wish my mom were here to go, oh, well, that's kind of nice. And then I made, I don't know if y'all can tell. Let me see. Okay. Anybody know what that is? I showed what too quick? The lights. I'll show it again, Chels. But anybody know what I just showed? It is ice cream. So that is banana ice cream made with frozen bananas, vanilla, almond milk. Dad loves it. I'll show that again. So good. It's delicious. And it's vegan. Okay, the lights. You want to see the lights again? I put one in 4 of the cabinets, Chels. It's the touch light. Trying to get where you can see. There we go. That's better. Here is a picture of how I am looking when I stand up. Doing good, doing good. Let's see, what else has been going on? Oh, goodness, let's see. That's about all I got right here from the last time we all talked. Yeah. Now, here is a picture, you guys, I want to tell you again for the book club. Thank you. Thank you. I know. I'm surprised Gabby never thought of that either. Me too. Thank you, guys. And it's more than the weight. I am starting to feel my body, shape is changing a little bit. So that's nice. But here is the book we're doing for the book club. It is by Stephen Keogh. It's called Murder Investigation Team. For those of you that don't have it, I'm thinking we will start. Let me look at the calendar. Why don't we say we're going to start September 1st? I think that would be, I'm hoping to be home by then, and let's do that. Let's say September 1st for the book club, okay? And I will get a little video out to you before then. Thank you guys. Thank you. It's and it's not a whole lot of weight yet, but it's really more about how you feel, I'm telling you. It really is. Yes, September 1st. Tentative start date, September 1st with that book. And the book is called and if you can find it, any one of my moderators, and put the link here for everyone, I would appreciate it. Let me show you that picture again. There is a Kindle. The book is cheaper than when I bought it. But it's Murder Investigation Team, How Killers Are Really Caught by Stephen Keogh. And as you can see, the paperback is less than $10, and I don't know how much the Kindle is. Thank you. There it is there. There's the link, you guys. It's great. And Stephen Keogh is, good night, Cheryl. Good night, everyone who's leaving. He also has the Murder Academy. Murder Academy is his channel here on YouTube, in case anyone has not subscribed. So, and he's writing a book about Jack the Ripper. That's fun. Okay, you guys, that's all I got. I'm going to get out of here. An hour and a half. I'm going to go. Long-winded for a late night, and I know some of you are ready to go to bed. So I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. For those of you who are watching in the shadows, only the shadow knows. Thank you for being here as well. I appreciate everyone. Please hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe if you like what you like spending time with me, which I hope you do. And leave me comments down below after this has been up. Any questions, you can hit my email, fiberfloozycrafts@gmail.com. You can check out I do still have yarn on my website, fiberfloozycrafts.com. And yeah, everything should be down in the description. And I will see you guys. And hopefully I will have more notes on this case whenever I come back. So love y'all. Good night, Chelsea. Good night, Carrie. Good night, Solomon. Good night, Oliver. Good night, Mr. Fiber and Sailor and my Serbs and my Dukers. And thank you so very much for my moderators and all of you for being here. And I love y'all. Have fun today. Bye, everybody.